5 out of 10.
5 out of 10 also.
I think the best part was just the banter between Eddie and Venom and Carnage, but everything else was shite.
Yeah, I agree. So because there was some like nice comedic moments, nice interaction between Venom and Tom Hardy's character Eddie Brock, and then the introduction of Carnage symbiote reason is kind of like based off of the original series, because the original I could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the original series was just randomly birthed off of Venom, not how like the movie shows where the antagonist just bites off of Eddie Brock. So I'm not sure if that's in the original or that's just something that they just made up themselves. So again, correct me if I'm wrong about that.
Yeah, I couldn't stand the black lady, Woody, his wife.
And
Terrible character.
Mm-hmm.
Very annoying, had different accents. Really didn't make sense.
In what way did it make sense? Or was you need to get library on that?
Well, she just didn't fit the story. It was really bad. And I love how she got lighter the more she aged. She was hella dark when she was a teenager. Then they made her light. And then she talked like a Caribbean. But then she had a Brooklyn accent. And then it's all over the place. And she was just really annoying. Mm-hmm. And they never explained why she had powers.
Well, that might be... Well, that's true. But then it might be something you have to, like... One of the, I guess, things that might pet peeve people who watch Marvel movies only, that like you have to read the comics, or not that you have to get the TLDR about the series.
But the thing is that they're building a world, so they gotta at least give you a hint. Because all those other people, did those other people have powers too?
Yeah.
Why was she, it's like, made no sense because nobody else in the original Venom had powers. Besides the main bad guy in Venom.
Yeah.
So.
And of course Spider-Man. Because they're still within the same universe.
Yeah, but Spider-Man's not in there and they haven't established him yet.
Yeah.
So, but this and them cutting away from all the beheading scenes and all the other stuff was really, really bad.
Do keep in mind, this is rated PG-13.
Which is trash.
Yes.
The only way this movie would have succeeded if it was rated R.
So if it was rated R, how would you rate it differently?
Still maybe 6 out of 10.
A 6 out of 10?
It wasn't bloody. It was less dark than the original.
Yes.
And I just love the banter between Venom and Brock. Besides that, though, it's like this movie could be thrown away. It's one of the most disappointing movies I've seen.
Yes.
It started out decent, but it's like, okay, why does he even want Eddie Brock to be the one to cover his story? Why did Eddie Brock not write about the guy's childhood, even though he's supposed to be a journalist? That's what he's supposed to do. I know journalists suck ass now, but
in the movie,
journalism 101.
Yeah.
Another thing, why is she back with Dan? It's like made no sense for her to be back with that cuck. Also, and I love Mrs. Chen. She's one of my favorite parts too.
I think like this was like it's the minor characters that sometimes make the movies good.
Yeah, but I think Woody did a good job. It just they failed Carnage.
Yeah, Woody acted in the film perfectly. He's a really good actor. Of course, if you've seen like many of his other films, like how he does his job, he carries the same.
Yeah, and Tom Hardy did a good job. It just didn't seem like there was a whole lot of character development for him from the first movie to the second.
Yeah,
because it's like, goddamn, let your woman slip away, and she inviting him to dinner. That made no sense. Like, she's just trying to be the good guy, but we all know she's a bad guy. For the most part, she still cares. She's just stringing along Dan because he's a safe option. But we all know that when she get married to Dan, she's probably still gonna fuck Eddie. That's just the way it goes. maybe a third one, but at this point, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, again, the third title of the series, I'm not sure when it's gonna come out.
It's up in the air.
It's in the air. Okay, so it's gonna be both the title was gonna bring on the dragon symbiote named Grendel. So if any Marvel fans or any Spider-Man fans specifically that can pitch in, just throw in the comment, maybe like saying like just give us like maybe the TLDR, because we're not really caught up with the comic book specifically, because we're just relatively just watching the movies. So like, yes, we should do our own research, but we good.
Not the biggest Marvel fan, so don't really care to do the research.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yep.